Good afternoon, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. My name's Dhamma Bum, and I'll be your guide for today's guided meditation. Today is June 26th. It's a Friday, and our theme is going to be the 4 Sublime attitudes. So we'll continue on from Monday. In June, our theme is right action, and this is in keeping with that theme. Monday, we looked at equanimity. Today, we're going to look at the other 3 sublime attitudes, and we want to get into more depth on those. Fridays, we look at making amends, repairing relationships, restoring our practice. Thanks, Dhammaji. Good, 5 by 5. Restoring our practice where it might have fallen off. And the reason that we do guided meditation is in the hopes that participants will pick up enough tips and develop enough interest in meditation that you'll consider doing this in your own home or in your garden on your own bat. And for a soundtrack, you can use silence. That's good. Birds, we often use bird song, chanting or temple bells. In this meditation, we go with the first part is samatha or serenity. We calm down, get into the groove. And then once we achieve that, we turn to panya or wisdom. Some people say vipassana, but it always goes in the same direction. First, we get serene, then we calm down. Wisdom never arises from a mind in turmoil. Now, for beginners, the samatha, or the first 12 or 13 minutes of this, is a perfectly good practice for serenity meditation. The second half might be surplus to needs for beginners. It's a Dhamma talk, and anyway, as you like. If this turns out to be useful for you, please give us a thanks, subscribe, share. We want to give a shout out of thanks to Mrs. Dhamma for the flower arrangement, Dhamma G, Miss F, Ediko, Ian and Brian, Mike and Ozzy Sam. Thanks for joining us. And with that, on my mark. Please find yourself in a quiet spot, spine straight, shoulders back, lower your chin towards your chest. Let your hands rest comfortably in your lap or on your thighs or knees. Close your eyes and your mouth gently and imagine a ball of white light, an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters, beneath your nostrils. Inhale through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Just smooth, natural breaths for you. Don't worry about how deep or shallow, how fast or slow your breaths are. When outside thoughts intrude, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose. Watch it go down past my heart to my stomach and back out the same way. Now, on Fridays, we always take a look at the Dhammapada, verses 3 through 5. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone hostile like this, hatred does not end. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone not hostile like this, hatred ends. For hatred never ends through hatred. By non-hate alone does it end. This is an ancient truth. So we are taught that it is our mind that sets up the grinding in our brain. Oh, they did this bad thing to me. Oh, boy, they did this. Oh, I just can't believe it. If only they hadn't done that. This is an own goal. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. And this is one of the reasons we meditate, is to calm our mind and tame our heart. We look at our thoughts, we examine them, we see them for what they are, and we let them go. If we let go a little, we get a little serenity. If we let go a lot, we get a lot of serenity. And if we let go completely, that is, if we accept life just the way it is, we find complete serenity. And what we find is that we're as happy as we want to be. Our attitude is entirely up to us, and we are not the boss. One of the things that comes from meditation is the ability to turn off that click track inside the brain. What are they saying? Why does this always happen to me? Oh, I've done it again. That's not helpful. So please turn it off. We need to talk a little bit about the human condition. Our human existence consists of 5 khandhas, or clinging aggregates. They are called, and they are our body, our feelings, memories and perceptions, thoughts, and consciousness. And we are taught that they are like a lump of molten lead. It's too hot to touch. We cannot touch it on the top or the sides. We cannot touch it on the bottom without really burning ourselves badly. So we look at it, we see it for what it is, and we leave it be. The 5 khandhas are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Now, as meditators, we have 3 duties. Our first duty is mindfulness. In this group, we focus on the ball of light as our object of meditation, and we watch it as it goes in through our nose, down past our heart to our stomach, and back out the same way. We also listen to the Dhamma talk, not to get attached to the words, but to let the words wash over us and seep into our consciousness. Our second duty is collectedness, or concentration. This just means that when outside thoughts intrude, not if, when they will intrude, when they do, we gently brush them aside, thinking, No, that's not my business. Right now, I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose, watch it go down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. And our last duty is contentment. And this is a responsibility. We are either content now or we are not. And it's our choice. If we're sitting there with the monkey mind running 1,000 miles an hour and shifting from one mood to the next, and we're worried about what people said and what'll they think and how that's unfair and oh, that's too bad and all that stuff, we are going to wrap ourselves around an axle and we will not come off easily. However, if we can be calm for just a few seconds during today's meditation, we can take this into our week and our weekend and our daily life, and we can stretch it out. So instead of a few seconds, it's a few minutes. And we just stitch together, I guess in a word, you could call this being even keeled. We just stitch together these little interludes of being even, and shazam, as if by magic, we find ourselves going for hours without a restless, irritable, resentful, fearful thought. But we have to turn those off. Now, as we consider our past week, we're going to look at some of the interactions that were not, let's say they were subpar. And we've got some questions to ask ourselves. When I'm looking at those interactions, am I minimizing my part and exaggerating the part they played? Maybe through a sense of entitlement. I thought I deserved sprinkles and they didn't give me any. 2, was I setting myself up as a victim? I knew who I was dealing with. I knew what kind of situation it was, and yet I went ahead and said something or did something or whatever. And then when it inevitably happened, I went, "Oh, I'm the victim. Poor me." 3rd, was I expecting people to be something they are not? And this is really true with family members. We know our family members. So it's just not believable when we say, well, I had no idea that Uncle Fred was going to do that. Yeah, you probably did, actually. And last, was I expecting perfection in this life, knowing what I know? Did I think things were going to be perfect? Where did I get that idea? So, what we see from all of this is that expectations are resentments under construction. We need to let them go. And for the beginners, this is about the end of the first half. As we move into the second half, Panya, we're going to talk about the 4 sublime attitudes. In Sanskrit, it's Brahma Viharas, divine abodes. And these are attitudes that the Buddha encouraged us to have, and there are 4 of them: the loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. And in describing them, the Buddha said this: my practice is conducive to complete turning away, dispassion, cessation, quieting, direct knowledge, enlightenment, and nirvana. Now, on Monday, we started out with equanimity because equanimity, the fourth of these attitudes, pull all of them together as one. And really, we would like to end up as being even keeled. When we're done implementing all of these things, our ideal state would be steady, even, not excited, not aggravated. That's where we want to be. So let's take a look at these one by one. Loving kindness. We've talked about loving kindness here many times. It's metta with two T's. That's all it is. And this is what we do in meditation, and it's also what we're supposed to do as we walk around in our daily life. We project feelings of goodwill unconditionally. We have a positive outlook on the world. We start with the divine spark within us, and then we extend it to others, making the connection. Loving kindness is non-attached respect and regard for others. We avoid praise or blame. We're not at their throat or at their feet. We are looking at them with cool eyes and a positive regard. We are restrained. We don't feel attachment, nor do we feel aversion. We're at ease. We see things as they are, not as we wish them to be. And the main thing is we don't use our fault finding mind. You know, that pick a little, talk a little. Oh, why did she do that? Oh, I wish she'd do that differently. That one. We give other people the benefit of the doubt. That's charity, not alms to the poor, but giving them the benefit of the doubt. We don't call people names. We don't complain, bitch, and moan or criticize. We abide. We're just here. What did how was the Fonz? Cool. Fonz was cool. We want to be cool. How about the dude? The dude abides. We want to abide. We want to speak with people as if we were speaking with God, because that is exactly who we're speaking with. This is as close to God as I'm going to get today, as any of us is going to get today. So let's act accordingly. Second is compassion. Now, when we witness the suffering of others, sometimes we are overwhelmed with the feeling of oneness of all things. We see ourselves in other people, and we see other people in ourselves. This is the very definition of oneness. Now, you can have your own opinions about whether that's true or not, but we believe that we are all part of one network. We see the divine spark in other people. We see their pain, we honor it, but we don't jump in to quote unquote fix them. We stay in our own lane. There's a big difference between compassion, which is a good thing, and codependency, which is not a good thing. We want to go with the compassion part. And in order to do that, we do other people the courtesy of minding our business as they sort things out for themselves. we stay calm. Calm is contagious. Third is empathetic joy. We feel joy and appreciation for others, and we might even say wholeheartedly, I am as happy as I imagine you to be about this wonderful thing that has just happened with you. We admire the effort and sacrifice of others and take pleasure in their achievements with no hint of envy or jealousy. We celebrate their skill at being people. We learn from others. We look for the good in others, and we treat others as we would like to be treated. And the fourth one is equanimity, which we did last week, but we're going to summarize again today. Equanimity is when we embrace the sublime attitudes without attachment or aversion. We are copacetic, we are calm, we are quiet, we are not irritated or aggravated or agitated. Calm. We're looking at the world with cool eyes. We see it as it is and we let it go. We are not indifferent to the outside world, but we want to remain even keeled. Goldilocks, not too hot, not too cold, just right. Smooth. This is right view, seeing the oneness of all things. This is the way the world is. It's just like this. And what we see when we have right view is that we are a part of, not apart from, transcendent reality. Now, the main idea is to make sure the main idea stays the main idea. And the main idea of the four sublime attitudes is to be calm, collected, restrained, to be present and mindful. We practice restraint. If we do these things diligently, we are at one. We are the calm one in any room. So this week, as we go through our weekend, as we go through our days and we're looking back on the previous week, if we find ourselves restless, irritable, or discontent, let's pause, take a breath, step into the next room, sit down and put our headphones in, cue up this recording. Imagine a ball of light an inch or two below your nostrils. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Namaste. Okay. Thank you very much for coming. Dhammaji, thanks for the sound check. Be seeing you again soon, I hope. Other folks, I can't see who has come, so if you come and put a note in, I'll give you a shout out. If not, we're happy you're here. We hope you come back again sometime soon. Our next meditation will be Monday, June 29th, and that'll be at 8:45 a.m. Japan time. For people who are here, you already know how to get here. If you're watching this afterwards, if you go to the Daily Dhamma homepage of the, or opening page of the YouTube channel, you'll find today's reading, the Daily Dhamma episode for June 26th. And somewhere in the description box, there is a blurb with the 3 steps necessary to get into this, and we'd encourage you to do that. The Daily Dhamma, A Letter to Our Children, the book upon which this is based, will be available soon. Hey, hi, Brian. How are you doing? Glad to see you too, and right back at you. And if this was useful, please subscribe, give us a comment, or share with others. Consider giving us a super thanks. That's not going to be available until tomorrow, but it'll be available sometime. And the Kindle version of the book is available on Kindle Unlimited. If you're a member of that, go ahead and download it for free. And thank you very much for coming, and I will see you guys all soon. Namaste.